The richest people in the world don't sell you products. They sell you the feeling that you need those products to be complete. Marketing isn't about informing you, it's about controlling you. And the moment you understand that every advertisement, every sponsored post, every sale, every limited time offer is designed with one purpose, to separate you from your money, is the moment you take your power back. Let me tell you something that will fundamentally change how you see the world. Marketing is a trillion-dollar industry built on exploiting human psychology. Every color, every word, every image, every song in a commercial has been tested, refined, and weaponized to bypass your rational mind and trigger an emotional response that leads to one action: purchase. You think you're making choices. You're not. You're being programmed to spend. And most people never even realize it's happening. I've spent 15 years as a financial consultant and 8 years running multiple businesses. I've been on both sides of this equation. I've hired marketing teams. I've studied consumer psychology. I've watched how effective messaging can convince someone they need something they never wanted 5 minutes ago. And I can tell you without hesitation, if you don't understand how marketing controls your money, you will stay broke no matter how much you earn. Here's how it works. Marketing creates artificial problems so it can sell you solutions. You weren't thinking about your skin until that ad made you notice a flaw. You weren't dissatisfied with your car until you saw someone driving a newer model. You weren't worried about what people think of your clothes until social media convinced you that everyone is judging. Marketing plants insecurity, then sells you the cure. And it works brilliantly because most people don't recognize the manipulation. Let me give you a real example. I was consulting with a young professional in Los Angeles who was making $90,000 a year and couldn't save a dollar. When we analyzed her spending, we found she was spending almost $2,000 a month on things she'd seen on Instagram. Skincare routines from influencers, clothes from targeted ads, subscription boxes she forgot she signed up for. Every purchase felt necessary in the moment because the marketing made her feel incomplete without it. If you're ready to step away from the crowd and make wiser financial decisions, subscribe. This channel is here to help you see money differently. The psychology is simple, but devastatingly effective. Marketing uses scarcity. Only 3 left in stock. Urgency. Sale ends tonight. Social proof. Join thousands of satisfied customers. FOMO. Don't be the only one without this. And every one of these triggers is designed to shut down your logical brain and activate your emotional, impulsive brain. The brain that spends first and regrets later. I have a friend who built a 9-figure e-commerce company. You know what he told me about his marketing strategy? We don't sell products. We sell the version of themselves people want to be. He's not selling a watch. He's selling the image of success. He's not selling workout clothes. He's selling the fantasy of discipline and fitness. He's not selling a course. He's selling the dream of financial freedom. The product is almost irrelevant. What matters is the emotional transformation the customer believes they're buying. And here's the most insidious part. Marketing has convinced you that spending is self-care, that shopping is therapy, that you deserve to treat yourself, that YOLO means you should buy now and worry later. They've reframed consumption as empowerment, as self-expression, as living your best life. Meanwhile, you're going into debt to fund someone else's wealth. Let me break down the specific tactics they use on you every single day. First, influencer marketing. You follow someone you admire, they recommend a product, you buy it. But what you don't see is that they're getting paid thousands, sometimes tens of thousands of dollars to make that recommendation. It's not authentic. It's a transaction. They're selling access to your trust, and brands are buying it. Second, targeted advertising. Every click, every search, every pause on a social media post is being tracked. Algorithms know what you want before you know you want it. They show you ads at the exact moment you're most vulnerable to buying. Late at night when your discipline is low, after you've been scrolling and your critical thinking is dulled. When you're emotional and looking for a dopamine hit, they're hunting you with data-driven precision. Third, subscription models. They make it easy to sign up and annoying to cancel because they know most people won't bother. They bank on your laziness, your forgetfulness, your discomfort with confrontation. Monthly charges that you stop noticing but that add up to thousands a year. Death by 1,000 paper cuts, and it's completely intentional. Now, I run multiple businesses. I've managed hundreds of employees. I've invested significant resources into marketing because I understand how powerful it is. But there's a difference between marketing that informs and marketing that manipulates. And most of what you see every day is pure manipulation. My team and I create content like this to pull back the curtain, to show you how the game is played so you can stop being played. If this resonates, if you want to keep learning how to protect your money from these tactics, subscribe. It helps us keep producing content that actually empowers you instead of exploiting you. I prioritize responding to subscribers because you're the ones who are serious about financial clarity. Fourth tactic, emotional storytelling. Commercials don't show you the product anymore. They show you the family gathered around the dinner table, the friends laughing on a road trip, the couple falling in love. They attach emotion to brands so that buying becomes an emotional decision, not a logical one. And emotional decisions are expensive decisions. I gave a lecture in Montreal last year about consumer psychology, and I asked the audience to think about their last 5 purchases over $50. Then I asked them to honestly evaluate, did you need it, or were you sold a feeling? The room went silent, because everyone realized that almost everything they bought was tied to an emotion that marketing had triggered. Fifth tactic, the aspiration gap. Marketing shows you a lifestyle that's just out of reach and then sells you the pieces of it you can afford. Can't afford the mansion? Buy the candle that smells like luxury. Can't afford the sports car? Buy the cologne the ad associates with it. Can't afford the vacation? Buy the summer collection that captures the vibe. They keep you chasing a life you can't afford by selling you fragments of it, keeping you broke in the process. Here's what wealthy people do differently. They recognize marketing for what it is. They don't make impulse purchases. They don't buy based on emotion. They ask questions. Do I need this? Will it appreciate or depreciate? Is this the best use of this money? What am I really buying, the product or the feeling? And most of the time, the answer is clear. Save the money. I know a woman in Paris who's worth about 40 million euros, extremely wealthy. You know what she does when she sees an ad for something she wants? She waits 30 days. If she still wants it after 30 days and it still makes logical sense, she considers it. But 95% of the time, the desire fades because it was manufactured by marketing, not born from genuine need. Here's my challenge to you. For the next 30 days before you buy anything non-essential, ask yourself, did I want this before I saw the ad? If the answer is no, don't buy it. Track how much money you save. I guarantee you'll be shocked. Marketing has convinced you that you need things you don't, want things you didn't, and deserve things you can't afford. And it's keeping you poor. I want to hear from you. What's the most ridiculous thing marketing has convinced you to buy? Something you regret? Something you never used? Something that seemed essential in the moment and stupid a week later? Drop it in the comments. Let's laugh about it and learn from it together. And tell me where you're watching from. United States, Canada, Mexico, France? Before you go, check out the video in the description and on the end screen. It breaks down exactly how to build immunity to marketing manipulation and make purchasing decisions based on logic instead of emotion. Remember this, marketing is designed to control your money, but now that you understand how it works, you can take that control back. The game doesn't change, but you can stop playing.